Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Sunday, August the 5th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, another week and another judge and the ongoing saga of DACA. You know, we have a judge right now who came out saying that the administration, I guess, has until the month of August or the end of August to either restart the program or come up with a reason as to why it was terminated in the first place. Well, just for the sake of understanding, my understanding is that DACA expired. In other words, that President Trump let it expire, and then he sent it to the Congress and said, hey, you guys deal with it. You're the guys who should be dealing with DACA anyway. It's been sitting in the Congress, I guess, for about a year. Nothing is probably going to happen before the election. I'm not sure at this point if anything is ever going to happen, but I do think that President Trump made a really good idea, generous offer, I should say. He put on the table a few months ago the idea that we would, legalize up to 2 million dreamers, and then after that, I guess 10 or 12 years later, they would have an opportunity to be citizens of the United States. That offer was not taken by the Democrats. I guess they thought that President Trump was asking for other things, and the Democrats didn't want to negotiate with Trump, so here we are. We're still talking about DACA, but nothing ever gets done. Right now, I think this is headed to the Supreme Court. When it gets there, could be probably 12 months to 18 months before it gets there, because even if they were to do it quickly, let's say it went into the next session, they usually don't write those opinions until the end of the term in June anyway. So we could be looking at maybe 9 months to another year and a half of more of this uncertainty regarding DACA. But where it goes, I don't know at this point. But I would like to ask a question of the judge who issued this opinion, and that is, what program does he want the administration to start? Because there is no program called DACA. DACA was never passed by the Congress. It was never signed by the president. It was an executive order. And as we know anything about executive orders, they can be terminated or simply allowed to die by the successor president. So DACA is a mess. That's all I will say. I think that, as some of you know, I have supported some kind of a DACA solution. I'm not sure that all 2 million are going to get in, but, I'd be willing to look at some of these people and say, okay, on a case-by-case basis, I'd be willing to legalize you. But right now, I don't think anything's going to happen, honestly. And I don't think that you can get this done by judges. There's only one way that it can get done, and that is by the Congress. But the Congress doesn't seem to be in any mood to do anything right now with the elections coming up. So I guess we're just going to go on and on and on. This is all going to go to the Supreme Court. Probably we'll have a ruling in the next 12 to 18 months. And we'll see what happens. My sense is that the Supreme Court will find DACA unconstitutional, or the idea that the president can just legalize people without going to Congress. I think they'll find that unconstitutional. And then I guess we'll be back to square one with DACA. Back to square one. I don't know what else to say, but a real tragedy. This is what happens when you govern by executive order. This is what happens when you do it the way Obama did it, by executive order. You create this mess that we have right now. So I don't know what else to say, but it is a mess. This thing called DACA, it is a total mess. We have all of these videos over on YouTube. We have them on Twitter, and we have them on my blog. And if August 5th is your birthday, have a nice day, everybody. Bye-bye.